Hello and welcome back everyone to this live demo session on SAP Analytics Cloud training with me, Anubhav. In this live demo session, we are going to talk about the basic introduction of what is SAP Analytics Cloud. We are going to look at the course overview of what can you expect in the next 40 hours of this live demo training. We will also look at a very simple demonstration scenario followed by question and answers. You must be wondering that what is SAP Analytics Cloud and why there is a buzz in the market for the same, and how it can help you to boost your career. In this demonstration, we will try to answer some of the important questions related to the motivation of learning SAP Analytics Cloud as well. So in this demo session, first we'll see what is SAC or so-called SAP Analytics Cloud. Who is this training for? How can you take advantage of this training to boost your skills and find a better opportunity for your career growth? We will see why to learn SAP Analytics Cloud, and then we will have a live system demonstration into the system. Followed by that, we have some of the frequently asked questions by you and question and answers. I would request you to please kindly keep your lines muted for next 35 minutes. And once I'm done with the demonstration, you can ask all the questions you have in your mind. So let's get started. What is SAP Analytics Cloud? This is a simple definition for SAP Analytics Cloud in 4 phases. If you have already worked as a BW consultant or BI consultant in SAP, you already have some idea of BI. You would assume that these are the things which also covered by some of the BI solutions in SAP. However, SAP Analytics Cloud is more to it. So SAP Analytics Cloud is a solution which provides end-to-end decision making based on data analytics at one single place. So it's a complete solution which offers you wide variety of data analytics on top of your data coming from different data sources. It provides a confident decision making. So not just decision making, but confident decision making by making smarter decisions powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is what makes Analytics Cloud unique as compared to other products in the past which you've used in SAP like BobJ. SAP Analytics Cloud is contextual, allows you to gain enterprise-ready insight to take actions on your business processes. Majority of the time when you do data analytics by plotting some charts, tables, you just have data in read-only mode. However, when it comes to Analytics Cloud, you can also analyze the data by drilling it down and taking concrete actions on the data, which is spread across multiple departments. Finally, it turns our insights into the actions. So you not just read only the data, but you can also write the data back to the systems where it is being read. For example, if I'm analyzing all the shortages of materials in my particular plant at a location, I can also perform actions to move some goods of movement from one plant to another plant. This kind of data actions are also possible with SAP Analytics Cloud nowadays. So in general, Analytics Cloud is a software as a service provided by SAP to provide complete, confident, contextual, turn insight into action solution in the cloud, which means you don't have to install anything in your computer to use this solution. You use the solution as a subscription, and then you can start building data analytics directly into the browser without any local installation of any software. Let's understand who is this training for and how it's going to help you. So if you are like Harry, who's a BI or BobJ consultant and would want to embrace the change in the technology and make your analytical reports now run on the new Analytics Cloud solution, this training is going to help you. If you are Gray Jack, who's a BW consultant, currently building BACS queries into SAP, and now wanted to utilize these BACS queries or data analytics in the cloud, this training is going to help you. If you are a Scrum professional like Lee and George, who would like to understand the technology better to take better decisions and plan for the future strategies for the BI in the company, this training is also going to help you. Or finally, you are any SAP consultant like Shivani, who would like to build amazing dashboards and build solutions which can delight customers with data analytics, this training is also going to help you. Let me mention that in order to attend this training, there is literally zero prerequisites. You don't need to have any prior knowledge of BI or anything else. And also very little or no knowledge on programming is also okay for this training. Moving on, let's talk about why to learn Analytics Cloud. You can observe that we have existing SAP solutions, and some of these SAP solutions have been deprecated or in the verge of being expired. You would certainly want to move and make a smart move towards Analytics Cloud. So if you are using SAP Business Object Explorer or solutions like Rombi, Lumira Desktop and Discovery, or BobJ Analysis for OLAP for data analysis and data wrangling, you have to move to Analytics Cloud. If you are using for dashboard and application design, BobJ Designer Studio, Bex Web App Designer, or BobJ Dashboard, you have options to go to SAP Lumira 2.0, which is maintained up to 2024. And eventually after that, you have to move for dashboard design to Analytics Cloud solution. If you're doing reporting using Desktop Intelligence or BobJ Set Analytics, finally you have two choices. One is to go with or remain with Crystal Report, which is an on-premise solution. Or if your company wants to move to cloud, then you have to go to Analytics Cloud. Coming to the planning, at the moment in the market, the only solution available for planning in the business is SAP Analytics Cloud, which is a cloud solution. However, SAP has an on-premise solution called SAP BPC, Business Planning and Consolidation. But in case your company and business looking for doing planning into the cloud, SAP Analytics Cloud is the choice of tool. So this is the motivation why some of the tools are going to be deprecated or already deprecated or at the verge of being not being used further in the industry. This is what makes us motivated to move towards Analytics Cloud and learn Analytics Cloud to gain more insightful direction in our career. Moving on, what do you expect in the next 40 hours of this training? So we will start with first business intelligence component, where we will learn what is BI, how to use the BI features of Analytics Cloud, build dashboards, amazing dashboards with pages, build responsive pages, plain pages and grid pages, and create and publish these dashboards to the end users using charts, graphs, maps, and different geomap, as well as some advanced R language controls. We will also combine the analytics coming from different departments like sales, service, marketing, together in a single digital boardroom experience. In the phase 2 of this training, I will cover the introduction of financial planning, what is planning, planning jargons, and we will understand the concepts of end-to-end planning scenarios like allocations, value driver trees, data actions, copy data actions, and scripted data actions, and many more features like value driver trees. In the phase 3 of this training, we will talk about prediction, how to use machine learning. We will cover basics of machine learning in this training, followed by smart predict scenarios offered by SAP, which is so-called classification, regression, and time series. At the last step, we will learn about Analytic Designer, which is a very critical component of Analytics Cloud, where you can design customized reports and dashboards using SAC Designer and lightweight programming language with JavaScript. You will also learn both the live and acquired data connection with SAP BW, S4HANA, ECC, HANA Cloud systems in this training. We will also cover a closed loop scenario to write the data back to SAP system using Odata services. So that's a brief overview. However, you can go back to our website anubhavtrainings.com for detailed course content on this course. It's a all-in-one single course which will complete the entire solution altogether. So what can we expect in today's demo session? We would like to build today a dashboard for building and showing data analytics on the recently held assembly election results of 4 states in 2022 India. So we had elections in Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Goa, and also Uttarakhand. And we have the results out for these 4 states. Today we are going to analyze this data using SAP Analytics Cloud. That is our demo scenario for today's session. However, it's a demo session. Please understand that you might not get complete insight on this demo. What am I doing in it? Yes, there are many things which you're supposed to learn in coming lessons. As it's a demo session, I would try to keep it simple for you. So where is the data going to come and how are we going to use that? So let me explain the scenario now. So the first thing which we are going to do is we are going to have all our data in our existing SAP system. So what I have today for you is a real SAP S/4HANA system. For those who are new to S/4HANA, it's basically the SAP's new ERP starting 2015. It's a successor of SAP ECC. In this system, we have something called data model, and these are called CDS views. We also have in this training basics of CDS view planned for you. So don't worry if you don't know CDS views, but just understand it's a data model. Those who come from BW background understand it's like a BACS query, which is just going to provide data. Those who don't have any background of BW or SAP, you can understand it's like a database table is storing some data. Now, what we do is we are going to expose this data out and we have something called a connection. So I'm going to create a connection and this connection is going to be used to consume this data from CDS view. So on the other side, I have SAP Analytics Cloud, which is nothing but a cloud solution. And in here, we are going to store all the data. So we have a connection and this connection is already done. So I've already created CDS view before this class. I've already created a connection before this class. These two things I'm going to show you in unit number 15, 16, and 17 more in detail. I've already done this as a preparation for this demo to keep it simple. The step number 3 is we are going to connect to Analytics Cloud system, which is simply through the browser. So you don't need to install anything in your computer. And you as an end user can connect through the browser to this solution. And the first thing which we're going to do there is 3.1, create a data model. A data model is nothing but it's a container of all the data. It's a foundation for building dashboards in Analytics Cloud. Then step number 2 is we are going to create a dashboard using the data. And as you know, our requirement is to analyze the elections result held in 2022. So these are the two things which are going to demonstrate now into the system, assuming that first two steps are already being done. However, let me go to the system and first show you the CDS view which has been created for you. So you can see 4 steps. We will implement and connect to S/4HANA system with CDS view. We build the model, we create the dashboard, and then implement the drill down. 4 steps. So let's go back and see the CDS view. This is our view which we created, just very simple data holding the election results. I execute and you can see we have the election type, the name of the candidate, the constituency, assembly number, the candidate name, the party name, and how many votes this particular party member has got. Yes, so this is all the results of those 4 states of the elections happened in 2022. This data was prepared by me before this session for the demonstration purpose. Now I'm going to use this data and import this in our SAP Analytics Cloud system. So let me switch over back to the Analytics Cloud system. And here I'm going to create something called a new model. I'm not going to explain in today's class the basics of SAC screens, the navigation and everything, but I'm just going to show you the end-to-end demo into the system. Of course, in our next class, we will talk about basics, the structure, the architecture, the core components, and how do you get an access to Analytics Cloud system like the one you see on my screen. It's a demo session, so I would like to take you through system demo rather than the basic stuff. So now let me create a connection, a model from a data source. And I choose here something called SAP S/4HANA system. I choose my connection, which I've already maintained as I showed you, and I create a new query. And now I'm going to go back and search my view name into Analytics Cloud system. Since I've already created the connection, I should be able to find this view name over there. There you go. I click on select and next. And now it fetches the metadata information about all the fields I have in my data model. You can see assembly number, number of votes, candidate name, constituency, and all the data. I would like to build this dashboard for Election Commission of India and help them to analyze the election results faster, or maybe for a news channel. So I just drag and drop every field and click on create. This process now starts fetching the data from our S4 HANA system right into SAP Analytics Cloud. And it's an asynchronous upload, which means you can continue working with the system and the upload of the data happens in the background. In our unit number 5 and 6, we will talk about data updates and building different kinds of model in detail, including new model concept in SAC. So let's go ahead and see the data. Now we've got all the data. You can see it has fetched all the information. Now it's time to just go ahead and give a finalization to our model. So I click on create model and I'm going to store this model in my computer. I'm just going to go back and I say demo and I'm just going to store this. I will call it as elections India 2022. Click on OK. And this is our foundation. So basically, in order to build any dashboard, you would first need the data. And that data is stored in a model. So we just created a model. This model is using the data from our ERP system. We will also talk about data updates in unit number 5, how the data gets synchronized every time from your ERP system. We will also learn about that soon. It's a demo, so I'm just taking you through one simple flow so you can digest the same. Okay, so now we are ready to build a dashboard. Let's go ahead to the home screen and create a new story. So a story is nothing but called dashboard in Analytics Cloud. I'm going to create a responsive page because a responsive page is used typically for the purpose of building dashboard which works for mobile phones as well. So you can see a split screen layout right out there. Yes. And I'm just going to put here some title. I say KPIs and I'm going to put details. Okay. So now it's time that we start adding some charts and some beautiful controls to the screen. And it's pretty simple. It's all drag and drop. No coding knowledge is required to learn Analytics Cloud. I'm just going to click on the panel, left panel, and click on the button to add a chart. And now it's asking me immediately to choose a model. So as I showed you, the data foundation of any dashboard is the model. You must have to select a model. There are different kinds of model like BI model, planning model, acquired model, live data model, new model, and classic model. Multiple concepts we are going to talk about unit number 3 more in detail. I will just choose the model which I've created a few minutes ago. Let's go back and I will choose here elections data. Nice. And you can see a chart has been added. So the first thing I would like to show here is the total number of votes. So let's change total votes which were casted across, and I'm just going to choose it as a numeric point chart. So these are the different types of charts you can choose, and I will choose votes. Wow. But the number is quite high, so we can just go to the styling panel and change here the scale format and decimal format to, let's say, million. So 52.64 million is the number of votes which were casted in total. Now I would like to show here only the number of votes casted in Uttar Pradesh. So we can again copy and paste the chart and just come down to add a filter on the constituency, hopefully, and just choose Uttar Pradesh. So now you see out of 52 million votes, 42 millions comes from UP. Total number of votes. Yeah, nice. At the same time, I would like to count the number of constituencies where the elections were held. So let's create a copy paste and we're just going to create now a calculated measure where I'm going to count number of dimensions, and its constituency. So number of states. And million is too big for this number, so we scale back it to default. Yes. Okay. So I will also take away the filter which I've added on UP, and you will see here the count is 4. There were total 4 states where the elections were held. Super. These are some of my KPIs. Wow. So as a next step, now on the left side, I would like to show which state has got how many number of votes. So let's click the right side panel and add another chart. So you can see it's fully drag and drop. There is literally no coding experience required for anyone building amazing dashboards. And I choose number of votes per constituency. So you can see UP, Punjab, Goa, and Uttarakhand, all the states, and the number of votes which were casted. Superb. Now I would like to see how many votes were casted per party, per individual party. So let's add another chart. And we can again choose the number of votes. And we can choose here the dimension this time is the party name. And I would like to go with a pie chart or donut chart. Yes. And I'm only interested in, let's say, top 4 parties. So just top 5 parties. So these are the top 5 parties which are contributed highest to the elections, which includes BJP, SAPA, Aam Aadmi Party, National Congress, and ADS. Wow. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so as a next step, I would like to add a transactional data, and I will add a table right over there. So let's add a table, control, and this is going to show me all the details in the rows. So candidate name, constituency, party name, and yeah, this is the detail I would like to show along with the number of votes this candidate has got, which is you can see over here. Awesome. So in just 20 minutes, we are able to create such an amazing dashboard without any coding experience. And it's going to help news channels as well as election commission to drill down into the data. Last step is to also enable a drill down. So I'm only interested to see the candidates of a particular party or candidates on a particular state. I can just go back to my chart and choose the more options to add a linked analysis. And I'll say, please apply a filter on data point selection to my table. And at the same time, I'll do this also for the another chart. Filter on data selection to my table. And I can just proceed towards the view mode of the application. Awesome. So watch out. Now I just select Punjab. You will see total number of parties and candidates in Punjab alone. I click and there you go. Wow. You can see these are the candidates only in Punjab. Now within the Punjab, I would like to just go with Congress, all the candidates who won from the Congress side. We can further click on this and it applies a drill down to the same. And you can see these are the candidates who have got some winning positions in terms of Congress in only Punjab. I just uncheck Punjab and I just select the total candidates coming into the power from this particular party, which is SP. And then you can see here SP, SP, SP. It has filtered all the candidates for SP party alone. So not too much of programming knowledge or experience required to build such amazing dashboards. So we have amazing case studies planned for you. This was just a demonstration of what capability does the Analytics Cloud provide us and what we can or you can do in just such a short period of time with the data set. So it was a more of a live demonstration for you. I know many of you not able to digest many of the content, but it's okay. This is just a demo session. In the next class onwards, we are going to cover everything you need to learn and know in Analytics Cloud end to end. Okay, coming back to some frequently asked questions. Is there any prerequisite to learn this course? So with Anubhav trainings, there is zero prerequisites as we will cover all of it from the beginning for you, which includes fundamentals of SAP BTP, BW, Analytics, BI, Database, HANA, and S4HANA introduction is also part of this training. What are all covered in this training? Everything you need to know on Analytics Cloud. For Analytics Cloud certification, all the core components like BI, planning, predictive, and designer, including digital boardroom and live data connection and administration is covered in this training. What about server access? Where can I practice this course? So we will guide you through registration of free, yes, absolutely free Analytics Cloud account where you can practice all the scenarios, and we will be providing you all the data sets, including case studies, including the scenarios to build your dashboards and planning scenarios into the system, along with all the data. Will you also show live data connection? If yes, which systems? We will see live data connection with S4HANA, BW, BPC, and HANA Cloud. Yes, we are going to cover that in this course. What's the duration of the course? And what's the process to enroll? The duration of this course is 40 hours. And the process is very simple. You just got to drop an email on contact@anubhavtrainings.com to join this training. Yes. Where can I find the detailed course content? You can see the course page of the web on the website, anubhavtrainings.com/analytics cloud training. That's where you can find the detailed course content of what is covered in this training. Would I also get the study material? Yes, we will provide you the study materials, including the necessary links where you can go and read more about latest and greatest on Analytics Cloud. Is this training real time? Yes, this training is real time training like you saw one demo scenario today. We will cover lots of exercises, scenarios, and case studies, including financial jargons and basics of machine learning as well. What about SAC certification? So in our next unit, I'm going to talk about certification process. How can you apply, including the exam code and tips and tricks. Can I also attend this course in video mode if I miss a class? Yes. So if the time doesn't suit you or you are kind of in hurry to complete this training faster, we would recommend you to start with video mode training, not the live session, because this course is going to take about 2 months to complete. And if you have urgent need to learn Analytics Cloud, you should perhaps go and learn it directly through the video mode. In case you miss the class, you are also going to get the video of these sessions. Having said that, thank you so much for your time today for this live demo session with me, Anubhav. Your positive actions combined with positive thinking results in the success. So that's the thought of today. And I hope to see you in our next episode with me on this live training on Analytics Cloud. Do not forget to send us an email on contact@anubhavtrainings.com. Once again, thank you so much for joining the session. Have a nice day and see you in the next class. Goodbye.